In this video, we are going to share Professor Pervez Hoodbhoy's idea of the One Nation theory, which reflects what Allama Mashriqi suggested 71 years ago. Before you listen to Professor Hoodbhoy, we will first share Mashriqi's views. In 1954, Allama Mashriqi suggested to the then Governor-General of Pakistan, Ghulam Muhammad, that Pakistan should be declared one unit. Mashriqi's statement, as reported in the Pakistan Times on November 29, 1954, reads, and I quote, "In a letter addressed to Mr. Ghulam Muhammad, Allama Mashriqi has suggested that the next step of the government should be to declare East and West Pakistan as one unit. Unless that was done, he feared, the Bengali and non-Bengali question was bound to crop up with greater intensity. Islam has never recognized geographical and racial boundaries," he added. Professor Hoodbhoy emphasizes the equality of all humans, regardless of religion, and the fair treatment of both rich and poor, core principles of Mashriqi's Khaksar movement, founded in Lahore in 1930. Mashriqi's philosophies, visionary predictions, and groundbreaking ideology show that he was way ahead of the time. Now, listen to Professor Hoodbhoy.
The basis for Pakistan now has to be a one-nation theory. Not two-nation. That's nonsense. One-nation theory. One-nation theory says that we who belong to Pakistan, to its soil, are all equal. And that's not a radical demand. It says you don't look at a person's religion, sect, province, mother tongue. You treat them all equally. And the rich and the poor, you treat them equally. Then that becomes the basis for Pakistan. So all the other is flim-flam. Throw it away now. Pakistan needs this one nation theory as its basis.
Yes. So this is a theory that you have given.
By the way, it is punishable by 10 years of imprisonment if you say the two-nation theory is nonsense. I'm saying it. Okay, so go ahead. Punish me for that. But it's dead. How can you continue to worship something that is dead, which doesn't work, and you teach it to your children, and you pump it into them in this Mutaliya Pakistan studies, which is a lot of nonsense.
So, so you talked about this one nation theory that is, and I think the two nation theory, as you just said, that it is dead. And if it is dead and we are still worshipping it, then we are a nation that is looking backward. And one nation theory is what can take us forward. And I think that this is a brilliant message that we are giving today from this interview.
To discover the truth about who truly ended British rule, whether it was Allama Mashriqi, Jinnah, or Gandhi, and to understand how and why the British divided India, leading to the partition of Pakistan, it is essential to explore the works of the renowned scholar Nasim Yousaf. He is the author of 20 books and numerous newspaper articles, and has digitized 19 rare publications, including Al-Islah, the historic journal of Allama Mashriqi. His 2.5-hour documentary titled The Road to Freedom, Allama Mashriqi's historic journey from Amritsar to Lahore, is also highly recommended. Furthermore, explore the groundbreaking article Allama Mashriqi's Order. 300,000 Khaksar soldiers reached Delhi and the sudden collapse of British rule. Additionally, examine the piece named The British Chessboard, Jinnah, Gandhi, and the Strategic Divide of India, both authored by the said scholar. Did you know that Allama Mashriqi empowered women in the 1930s in the face of fierce opposition from Islamic clerics and Orthodox Muslims? This was a time when women, even in the West, did not have equal rights to men. For additional details, read the book titled The Khaksar Women, Warriors for Independence. All these works have transformed our understanding of history, exposing the flawed narratives propagated by professors and so-called historians. Now, several professors, intellectuals, and journalists in Pakistan and India are quietly adopting Mr. Nasim Yousaf's revelations without giving him due credit. They are doing so because acknowledging his research would force them to admit that they had spent their careers promoting false narratives, thereby undermining their credibility and professional standing. When individuals use someone else's work without proper credit, it constitutes academic dishonesty or intellectual dishonesty, commonly referred to as plagiarism. To stay informed, we encourage you to visit and subscribe to the mentioned scholars' social media platforms as well as ours. Thank you for watching this video.